Can you imagine a world where one of the biggest powerhouses in finance, Goldman Sachs, is skeptical about cryptocurrencies? Picture this: a world of digital currencies, blockchain technologies, and decentralization, yet some remain unconvinced. Enter Goldman Sachs, one of the most influential figures in the world of finance. From the outset, Goldman Sachs has held a firm stance on cryptocurrencies, and it's been far from favorable. At the forefront of this skepticism is Sharmin Mossavar-Rahmani, the Chief Investment Officer of Goldman Sachs Wealth Management. Her outlook on cryptocurrencies, particularly Bitcoin, is one of caution and wariness. Mossavar-Rahmani's skepticism stems from a challenge that many in traditional finance face: the difficulty in valuing cryptocurrencies as traditional investment assets. Unlike stocks, bonds, or other conventional investment vehicles, cryptocurrencies don't produce cash flow or dividends, making their valuation a complex and often speculative endeavor. In addition, cryptocurrencies operate in a highly volatile and unpredictable market. One minute, the value of Bitcoin might surge to unprecedented heights, and the next, it may plummet drastically. This volatility, coupled with the lack of a clear valuation model, makes cryptocurrencies a risky prospect for traditional investors like Goldman Sachs. Yet, it's important to remember that in the world of finance, opinions are diverse and ever-changing. While Goldman Sachs may harbor skepticism towards cryptocurrencies, this doesn't hold true for everyone. Other major players in the financial world are embracing cryptocurrencies and integrating them into their operations. But Goldman Sachs's stance isn't the only one out there. Let's delve into how other big players in finance view cryptocurrencies. While some remain skeptical, the tide is turning in the world of finance with a growing acceptance of cryptocurrencies. Giants of the industry such as BlackRock and Fidelity have already taken the leap, embracing Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, or ETFs, as part of their financial offerings. These institutions are not merely dipping their toes in the water, they are diving headfirst, with significant assets under management in Bitcoin ETFs, a testament to their belief in the potential of these digital assets. BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, has seen a return on their investment, making a healthy sum on Bitcoin futures since January. Despite Bitcoin's volatility, which saw it reach a record high above $60,000 before dropping and then rebounding again, BlackRock's interest in cryptocurrencies remains steadfast. Their chief investment officer has gone on record stating the firm's interest in cryptocurrencies due to their store of value potential. Parallelly, Fidelity, another titan of the financial industry, has also shown interest in the crypto space. Their acceptance of cryptocurrencies is part of a broader trend that sees traditional financial institutions take note of the growing demand from their clients for exposure to these new-age assets. But perhaps one of the most significant shifts comes from Morgan Stanley. Not only has the firm purchased a substantial number of shares in the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, but it is reportedly exploring spot Bitcoin ETFs. This move is a clear indication of their growing interest in cryptocurrencies and their potential as investment assets. Despite the skepticism of some, the broader financial industry is gradually incorporating cryptocurrencies into their offerings. The tide is turning, and it seems that it's only a matter of time before cryptocurrencies become a mainstay in the portfolios of these financial giants. Even with the growing acceptance of cryptocurrencies, Goldman Sachs seems to be holding its ground. But is there more to the story? Let's delve into Goldman Sachs's recent developments on cryptocurrencies. The firm has shown an interest in being an authorized participant for certain exchange-traded funds, or ETFs. This may seem like a surprising move, given the firm's skepticism towards cryptocurrencies. However, this interest indicates that Goldman Sachs is not completely dismissing the potential of cryptocurrencies just yet. An authorized participant for an ETF is essentially a financial institution that has the right to create and redeem shares of an ETF. If Goldman Sachs becomes an authorized participant, it would be able to provide its clients with exposure to cryptocurrencies without directly investing in them. This could be an attractive proposition for clients who are interested in the potential returns of cryptocurrencies, but are wary of their volatility. This interest in ETFs is a significant development for Goldman Sachs. Remember, Goldman Sachs's Chief Investment Officer of Wealth Management, Sharmin Mossavar-Rahmani, previously expressed skepticism towards cryptocurrencies. So this interest in ETFs could be seen as a subtle shift in the firm's stance. However, it's also important to note that Goldman Sachs's interest in becoming an authorized participant for certain ETFs does not necessarily mean it is fully embracing cryptocurrencies. It's a cautious move, allowing the firm to dip its toes in the crypto waters without taking a full plunge. So while Goldman Sachs's interest in ETFs is a step towards the acceptance of cryptocurrencies, it's clear that the firm is still maintaining a level of caution. It's a delicate dance between acknowledging the potential of cryptocurrencies and maintaining the firm's traditional investment principles. Goldman Sachs may be showing signs of warming up to cryptocurrencies, but the question remains, what does the future hold? So, what does the future hold for cryptocurrencies and Goldman Sachs? As the sun rises on a new day, the financial landscape continues to evolve, and cryptocurrencies are at the forefront of this revolution. Despite the skepticism expressed by Sharmin Mossavar-Rahmani, the Chief Investment Officer of Goldman Sachs Wealth Management, it's becoming increasingly clear that cryptocurrencies, particularly Bitcoin, are gaining acceptance in the world of traditional finance. The winds of change are blowing, and they're hard to ignore. Other financial giants like BlackRock, Fidelity, and Morgan Stanley have already embraced Bitcoin ETFs and reportedly exploring spot Bitcoin ETFs. They're not merely dipping their toes in the crypto waters, they're diving in headfirst, recognizing the potential value and opportunities that these digital assets present. So where does that leave Goldman Sachs? Well, they're in a bit of a pickle. On one hand, they're faced with the challenge of valuing these digital assets through traditional investment lenses, which can be like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. On the other hand, they're witnessing their peers and competitors integrating cryptocurrencies into their offerings, responding to the growing demand from clients and the market. This leaves us with a couple of potential scenarios. Goldman Sachs may choose to stick to their guns, maintaining their cautious stance towards cryptocurrencies. Or they might decide to adapt and evolve, possibly becoming an authorized participant for certain ETFs and gradually incorporating cryptocurrencies into their offerings. Whichever path they choose, it's clear that the implications are significant, not just for Goldman Sachs, but for the entire financial industry and crypto enthusiasts. If Goldman Sachs, a titan of traditional finance, changes its tune on cryptocurrencies, it could serve as a powerful signal to the rest of the financial world, perhaps even accelerating the acceptance and integration of cryptocurrencies. However, if they choose to remain on the sidelines, they risk being left behind in a rapidly changing financial landscape. This could potentially open up opportunities for more agile and innovative players to fill the gap and meet the growing demand for crypto-related services. Only time will tell whether Goldman Sachs will change its tune on cryptocurrencies. But one thing is certain, the world of finance is evolving, and cryptocurrencies are playing a key role in this transformation.